when public school parents share their perception of homeschool kids. It's not positive. So this conversation took me by surprise. I'm a homeschool parent of 3 years and a former teacher. And yesterday I was talking to a parent of public schoolers and she was sharing her observations of some homeschoolers with me. I found it very interesting. We were at a homeschool open gym situation. They're all homeschoolers. There's a few younger kids that are not in school yet and they join as well. There's a few coaches and probably like 50 kids have access to the whole gym. It includes trampolines and foam pit and bars and a runway thing where you do flips and parkour boxes, all this stuff. And I'm used to seeing these kids interact and play. This was this parent's first time and she was like, I am so surprised how chill this is. But all these kids multi-age getting along, like 4-year-olds to 12-year-olds, just coexisting. They're minding each other's space. Like there's no issues. And honestly, she's correct. The coaches just stand there, supervised for safety. It brought me back to being a teacher. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Let's not take this for granted. This is a very unique situation because I've supervised a lot of recesses and they've never been that chill. And we've spent there, I've never seen drama. Now, this is not to put homeschoolers on a pedestal at all. It's just like how it's so normal to interact with multi-age groups. Like when you're in elementary school, it's only certain age levels allowed on the playground at once. Like they only interact with their same age peers and like maybe those right above and those right below. And we were talking about how this really eliminates the hierarchy that inevitably happens within the school system. She made another observation that she witnessed at the park one day. She said she went to the park and she saw a group of like teenage homeschooler boys. Her perception of what teenage boys are did not match what she saw in these homeschoolers. She said there was not a single device in sight. They were playing, like they were playing at the park and they were including their younger siblings and they were smiling. And she said they made eye contact with her. They made eye contact with her younger children and they acknowledged and they engaged. And she was just like, oh, this is different. Now, again, this is parenting choices, right? You can have public schoolers who still show these behaviors. Absolutely. This is not pitting one against the other. She was simply just sharing her observations of homeschoolers that was shocking to her. And she was like, oh, maybe this is an option. Maybe I can do this. She said, I just thought if I homeschooled, my kids would end up weird. And these kids weren't weird. I'm like, we're all weird. We just learned to mask it, right? And public school just accelerates the masking because you want to fit in. I just thought it was a beautiful observation from a parent of a public schooler in the homeschool world.